Hey, yo, what's good with it? Not much. Sitting out here in the ice box. You feel me? But anyway, uh, jump right into it, man. I got to work this morning, man. You know, I've been going in kind of late, you know what I mean? And been getting off kind of early, so I've been putting in probably about 4.5 hours or so. Walked in today, seen one of the managers, you know what I'm saying? He was like, hey, man, it's like, yeah, man, I've been coming in like this till I get my car fixed, you know what I'm saying? Whatnot, conversating with him. And I told him, I said, you know, last month I did it real big, real tycoon, you know what I'm saying? But it was beautiful, you know what I'm saying, to share those kind of moments with the people that you spend the most time with, and some of the people you consider family, So not knowing that the following month, this month, my car was gonna crap on me. You know what I mean? Nobody knows shit like that, I know I needed some work done to this motherfucker. I never got around to doing it. And it's just super cold outside. And one thing my granddaddy always told me, when you take your car away from home, that's when your car gonna act up on you the most. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to, stay around the crib and shit. So luckily when I found out what happened, I was able to put the motherfucker in the safe spot. You know what I mean? And so you know what I mean, so I was talking to the manager and I told him, I said, 6 or 7 years from now, I plan on going down to part-time, you know what I mean? By then, I figure money should be rolling in so crazy, I'm gonna tell y'all a little story, you know what I mean? My best friend, she, her brother had his birthday, you know what I'm saying? He had a birthday that came up, and her brother does a lot for her, a lot for us as individuals, you know what I mean? So try to do what I can to help the brother, you know what I mean? He don't never need no help or nothing, but, cutting the grass for him or something like that, because, he had went through some health issues, you know what I'm saying? So some of the things he used to be able to do, he can't really do no more, And there's no problem with me, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, he got a heart to go too, you know what I'm saying? He always down to help or whatnot, you know what I mean? So, you know, uh, so he had a birthday came up. She went out, spent 3,500, man, on this Louis the 13th cognac. You go to the bar, if they got it, wherever you go, if they got it, for a shot, from what I'm hearing, is about $200 to $300 a shot. You know what I'm saying? I know the bottle that we purchased, that bitch was like 3,600. You know what I mean? And I remember her, she telling me, she was like, "Hey, when he cracked that bottle, you make sure you be around, so you be able to get you some, so you can be able to say, at least I tried it." It's like, yeah. And I promise on everything I love, y'all. I put this on everything I love. I looked at her, I said, not really working with no money or nothing. I looked at her, I said, but you know what? I got this feeling that we're going to be able to drink that anytime we want to, if we feel like it in the future. Promise I told her that. I've been having this crazy feeling that's been coming over my body, man. Probably like for the past 6 months. Actually, I caught this feeling real bad my last recording session. It was back in September. My uncle's birthday. My favorite uncle's birthday. And I promise y'all, it felt like my uncle was right in there with me, man. As I was doing my songs, I did 2 songs that day. Knocked them back, tore it down, you feel me? And I remember in the middle of the first song, I try to like, one take my shit. And for the most part, I can. But I've learned, for me as an artist, even though it sound good the first time, run it back. A lot of cats like to punch in, can't get the verses, run it back. Engineer run it back. I spit it again, and it come out so crazy. And it's like by the middle of the first song, man, I got this. It's like this heat that's coming over my body. You feel me? I guess you could say I'm in a zone or something. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's unexplainable, but it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even explain it. You feel me? So recently, like I said, it's not even recording or nothing. I can just be going to work, excuse me, and be at work, and something go down, and they come to me. It might be a situation, and I already got an answer for it. You feel me? It's that type of shit. Like, when you know your shit, you know your shit. And you got a different shine and a different glow than everybody else. It's like you hovering, you levitating, and you floating across the sky, man. Where everybody else is walking, some people limping. You hovering, you done levitated, and now you just in motion. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. So, like I said, when I told her that, ain't really had money like that. Ain't really got money like that now. But with the connections and things that's coming through, and like I said, not just with the music. You know what I mean? Like, we operating and running a legitimate business. You know what I mean? Like, the keys is in my hand. And I got the power to, you know what I mean? Building the relationships, getting to know individuals, putting myself in their shoes and seeing their point of views on different things. And how we can make this business relationship way better than what it is. I've been connecting the dots musically so crazy you wouldn't even believe it. But I'm not the one to really get on here and mention that. I'm a type of individual. Wait till you see it and wait till it pop, and then you will know what's happening. You know what I mean? And it's just so crazy, man. I don't know, man. But all love to everybody, man. Like I said, I hope everybody having a good one, man. And through all your trials and tribulations, through all your ups and downs, every time you got up and you stumbled, and you do it so much to where you like, damn, I might well just stay down, because every time I get up, only time I'm not going to get up is if they chop my legs off. I might not can breathe, but I'm going to try to get to my feet. You know what I'm saying? I've always been that type of individual. No matter how many times I stumble, how many times I fumble. I can recall one time getting invited to a show. And as the show went on, by middle ways of the show, I remember the homie coming to me. He just got off stage. Actually, it was his show. He just got off stage, and I ain't gonna lie to you, man. He killed this shit. He tore it down. You know what I mean? He came to me by middle of the show, and he was like, hey, yo, G-Mac, man, check this out. You probably don't even want to go on, man, because they probably not really gonna be feeling your kind of music. I guess that was his way of telling me that I probably don't sound good enough to perform with him or as an individual artist on stage by myself, but at his show. You know, I didn't really look at it then, but, you know, the more I sit back and thought about it, I thought it was kind of crazy, but I still didn't say nothing. You know, one thing about G-Mac, I've always been a showman too at the same time. So with that being said, I was always, you know, I got it in my head, regardless of what, the show must go on. You know, if they came to see you, the show must go on. You feel me? Something drastic has to happen in order for the show not to go on. For me, I can't speak for nobody else. You know, and I can remember getting on stage. As soon as I got up there and the beat kicked in, everybody that was standing on the stage or by the stage, everybody that was standing in front of the stage, looking up to see who coming on next, everybody turned their back and walked away. It's like, damn. I'm thinking to myself, but I'm not showing this to the crowd. That was a stumble. That was a fall. But what I do, I got to get back up. I got to get on my feet. What I do, I commit to rocking that motherfucker like it was a million people in there watching me. Only two homies, actually one homie, that stood by the stage right there in the front and watched me rock my set. And that was my homie from the old school, Derek Perry, DP, Eastside OG, South Bend, man. Bissell Street. Bissell Street up in here one time. What up? You know what I'm saying? Eastside, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The homie DP, man. He sat there with his arms crossed and just bobbing his head, man, while I just rocked my set out, man. You know, that meant so much to me, man. That was way bigger than everybody watching me. At least one person took time out of what they was doing just to appreciate what I was trying to do. Because he grew up with me. But it don't matter. You feel me? So, always got mad love for you, DP. Anytime you need me to do something, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you already know, man. You've been in the family. Your cousin Mike, R.I.P., you know what I'm saying? Y'all been in the family, man. You know what I'm saying? I always look at your cousin like a big cousin to me because he hung with my cousins, my older cousins. You know, we ain't got to go how far back. You feel me? But, you know, yeah. And I'm going to tell y'all a funny story. DP, I don't even know if you remember this. We was little. We had a disagreement about something. And we got into a fight. Remember y'all stayed on Minor Street? Down there in the little cribs? We was down there getting busy. And I think your father was standing in the doorway looking out as my daddy, who was just getting off work, driving down Minor Street in a pickup truck, see me out there fighting. So he gonna pull over and try to break it up or something. I don't know what was going through Pop's mind. But remember, me and you was kind of scrapping a little bit, and our daddies almost got into it. We was kids, man. I think we was about 4 or 5, man. You feel me? Like, we was kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how far back, me and DP, that's how far back we go back, man. So, yeah. But like I said, you know, one love to you, bro. I rocked my little set, and you sit right there and watch me, man. You know what I'm saying? So, with everything that's going on, it's all for the positive, and everything is moving in the positive. Not everybody gonna like what you do. Not everybody gonna respect what you do. You know, sometimes it's hard for people to come in terms with, y'all came from the same place. Why did you achieve so much more than me? And that goes back to the bad news, bad look shit. You know what I'm saying? You doing too much shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you move how you move, and you try to do what's best for you and your family. So with that being said, whether you an entertainer, whether you just a regular worker or laborer, you got your own business, you do what's best that's going to provide for you and yours. That's what's going to take care of you and yours. My family, the family I got, you know, already, two older kids, I call stepkids. Not really stepkids because I'm not married to their mom or nothing, but I still call them my stepkids. College degrees, professional jobs, both of them. On top of that, getting their LLCs and starting their own business. Beautiful. Both of them own their homes. One of them just had one built from the ground. Beautiful. Two younger kids, currently in college right now, getting degrees. Beautiful. The youngest one just went through some health situation with the kidneys. Overcame all that. So many surgeries. So much time spent at the hospital. So many miles traveled from South Bend to Indianapolis and Indianapolis back to South Bend. You feel me? But it's nothing but God testing you to see how strong you can be, what you can overcome. See, we got to think about that. A lot of this, we don't do this on our own. We don't do this because, you know, God puts that into us, man. You got to understand that. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, my two kids, you know, okay? School might not be for them. Don't want to do no school. You're working for somebody else right now. What about doing something where you can go to work for yourself? So, in this family, she got 4, I got 2, so that's 6. Add me and her, that's 8. In this family, which I call the Russell family, is going to be college degrees and LLCs. Either you're going to get you a college degree or you're going to get you an LLC. You know why? You're going to get your ass up and go to work for yourself. If you don't go to work, you don't make no money. You're going to make your own business. You're going to profit and prosper off your own business. And to get you out of daddy's pockets and mama's pockets at the same time. You feel me? See, you can get it on your own. Ain't nobody got to take care of you. You appreciate a lot more like that. So it's LLCs and degrees. We rocking over here. We rolling. You know, that ain't brag. That ain't no shade. You know, to the ones I used to fuck with, big love, man. Ain't no hatred. Ain't no disrespect. Don't speak, we ain't got to speak. Don't wave, we ain't got to wave. Don't conversate, we ain't got to conversate. We ain't got to do nothing. I'm cool with that. You know? And I wish everybody nothing but the best. I love to see another motherfucker succeed and get it. Especially when they're from where I'm from. But just know when you do that, what comes behind that? A lot of hate. A lot of motherfuckers don't rock with you like you think they rock with you, man. And that's fine. But when you go somewhere else and you reciprocate the same love, and that love is reciprocated and everything is love, it's different, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Y'all be easy. I love y'all. Keep it breezy. I'm gonna blow back, get out the icebox, and go in the crib and fuck with this Madden, man. Love y'all. Yee!